Hey guys, I'm here with Rodney
Hello.
Hello.
and Ben Tarak. These are soldiers, true soldiers of the arts, eh? Ben is not just a visual artist, he's a musician. But we're going to talk about ourselves. My name is Andrew Salema Ludigo, and I'm here. It's evolving into a co-working space for artists here in Kampala, Uganda, the garage. You know what we talk when you talk about garages, you know what that means. Many dreams have come true because of garages. We're talking about Steve Jobs and the likes, where they started their journey in garages, and we're gonna replicate that as artists. I'm a visual artist. I have worked with so many people. We've just been having a conversation here about how your creativity can just take you places. Behind me are some of the pieces that I'm trying to put a final touch for America. I'm coming to the United States. You all of you know people in New York, in Boston and New Hampshire. I'm coming back to Dartmouth College, and I just wanted to give you a sneak peek about what is happening here in Uganda. This is the youngest nation, and before I'm a very talkative person. I'd like these friends of mine to introduce themselves, what they do, what they're up to. Yeah.
Hello everyone. My name is Chigundu Rodney, and I'm a visual artist, a painter,
Mm-hmm.
and also an activist. I use my art to promote social change in the
Totally.
community.
And Mr. Ben Tarak, tell us what's up.
What's up, everybody? My name is Ben Terak. I'm a Congolese by nationality. I am a musician and a visual artist as a painter, and I'm very happy to be in our new garage.
Yeah, this garage is gonna make dreams come true, like I say. Hey, I think it's very, very important. We've just had a discussion with myself and the two gentlemen that I've had the opportunity and the pleasure working with. We have explored so many avenues to try and make things work here in Uganda. Try to create solutions for our communities, and I think it's been such a long time coming. I mean, it meant that when you do that, it comes at an expense. You put your tools aside as an artist, you run out of artwork.
Sure.
So we would like to always be refilling ourselves because, first of all, before anything, we are artists first. Before I start creating businesses or anything, my platform, like the hashtag I have on my Instagram, is art is my platform, and I believe that it's the same for these two gentlemen.
Sure.
So I'd like to ask you guys, I mean, like, your experience working with me and other artists, but specifically myself, what do you think? What has been your experience? Don't lie. As it, yeah, talk about it. What has inspired you mostly working with me?
I think I'll start.
Mhm.
Yeah. I met Andrew in 2014, and that's when I was still at university as a young artist. I didn't know much about art and how to use it to create social change, first of all. And so Andrew is someone who inspired me as a person, as an individual, to see the bigger picture always when it comes to using what you have to get what you want, but also focusing on where it's going to lead you to at the end of the day. So using art, us as artists, and me and him, he was a printmaking artist, I'm a painter. I believe with those tools we can always find a way of using them to push ourselves as well as push whatever we're working on to create that change we want, as well as create change for ourselves. That's one of the things I've learned about him. He's a very hardworking person. He has ideas. He has a lot of ideas. Whenever you meet him, he has to share with you an idea. He has. So he's a pool of ideas, I could say. Yeah. That's what I
Wow,
like about him.
I'm almost getting emotional here. Yeah, very soon I'll ask you what you think about this concept of this platform that we are on.
Sure.
Ben, would you mind answering the same question, please?
So, what I can say, I remember when I met Andrew, and it was just like this power. I didn't expect to meet him, but it was because of a friend. And then I went to him, and yeah, he was very cool person, and he asked me to record a song for the promotion of music. About well, it was the time when we worked on a Manila project, and I
Yeah,
was selected among of the artists, like musician will sing a peace song, and then yeah, we start create friendship and become brothers.
yeah,
And it was the time that I've been working on a small project, but for me it was hard, and I didn't have that courage and inspiration to keep it going forward. Also, I get some feedbacks from him, and he tried to talk to me about his life and humanitarian. Then I felt courage to share with other people my experience and my passion. Then I created a small project, and Andrew was there to support me. I used to ask him questions without know that it was because of that project. And then when I got feedback from him, then yeah, I've been inspired and progress and do good. Also now he coming up with a new project because he saw that we already grow up, and then he said that okay, let us do new things, let us do new things, and then he created another space where we start to work as artists, but not teaching just, but also like artists who want to share their passion. And now we have our garage. Andrew is a good person and someone who inspire the youth. It's not bigger just when you see him, but his heart and his soul and his word are very big than his physical you. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, this is very kind words. I mean, it's quite. It's when people speak to you to speak about you. It's something that I think that drives us because we don't have lots of mentors here. You know the gap. This is the youngest nation, but I would like to also, return the favor. These two gentlemen represent what drives me. I mean, when I talk about art as a tool for social change, or for, I feel that it can art influences the way we do business. I mean, one of the periods that is very close to my heart is the Renaissance period, where these great masters uh, co- pretty much influenced the architecture and the social fabric of Europe. And I think for me, as much as I didn't enjoy history of art, that is one thing that pops out, because I always wanted to just get my pencil out and paintbrush out and do something on paper and canvas. But I think these two gentlemen, when I met Rodney, for instance, he was among those young people that in 2014, yeah, 2014, it was is still going strong with the seed that we both planted. I wouldn't say that I created that seed. The seeds are all over us, and it's up to us to make the most of them. And I felt that with him and Vicky and and Diane, as well as Benji, they were interning with me through my company as Digo Creations, and I just nudged them to do something extraordinary with their artwork. And because of this, we have since created a relationship that feels like is like my little brother, and him and Vicky are like when we run into each other, we've had so many challenges, and they went beyond, they beat the odds, and they created because of this internship, they created Streetlights, and it's an organization that is looking after using art to inspire street children. Rodney is just an hardworking gentleman. He's down to earth. Is always available, and much as I've tried to inspire young people, they inspire me greatly. I think without that, this energy it fuels what I have as a vision, and my vision is to see that there's a platform for young people to fully utilize their creative capacity. And same goes to Ben. Ben is soft spoken. You can't really yell at him. When you're like disappointed that, oh man, you're late today, when he comes in, you're like, oh man, this is like a brother that I've always wanted to have. And he just he compliments me. I think I'm all out there, and he is a very talented musician. Link in the way in the comment section. When you can check out that link, you will notice that is the song that we did for Amani Leo. Like when I talked about you guys summarizing what my vision is all about, I meant that we have worked on humanitarian projects. We have done some entrepreneurship projects with the Coffee Trail, and we have done We have done we're working with the Money Leo on trying to bring refugees together with Ugandans to collaborate, and those are the few interventions that we're using. Now we are working on this co-working space which we think that if you can support these co-working spaces, artists will access memberships through which they can have materials to use and accumulate. Because the conversation we had earlier, how important it is. If you're an artist without art, what does that mean? Does that really give you pride? An artist without work, a commission, the collector comes knocking on your door and they want an artwork, and you're just saying, give me, what do you do? Like, for instance, right now, Rodney, if a collector, a famous collector comes into your space and says that I saw your video on YouTube, I want artwork, would you have something to give him?
To be honest, I think
Yeah.
I wouldn't have anything at the moment. But with a lot of ideas, some of the problems as artists face as young artists is most of the time we have the ideas in our heads. We might have something we want to put across on canvas, on spaces, but we don't make the time at the end of the day, because sometimes you might be all taken up by the other kind of work you're doing, or sometimes you don't make time for yourself, like Andrew normally says, refueling your tank, so that you can always move on and always progress forward as an individual. And I guess this is the right time to do that. And with this space, the garage, I think it's a platform for us to build that, because we really need to also get to focus on ourselves at the end of the day. This will help us also go out there and present ourselves, always be ready for different platforms that come around.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't make sense when you call yourself an artist and people come to you, a collector comes to you and asks for work, and you ask them for time to produce work when you don't have work. Yeah, so it defeats the purpose at the end of the day. So we always have to create as creators, because this is who we are at the end of the day.
What are you mostly excited about, Ben, regarding this space? You think we can have so many young people coming to be inspired here? What do you think is going to, what are you looking mostly forward to? Especially with the printmaking, you seem to be very keen.
Yeah, I've seen the printmaking and I was very, wow, what is this? So actually I'm gonna I don't know, but I will learn it, and I will be also a printmaker, because
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it.
Yeah.
Also,
One of the
yeah.
things that we would like to do, the most important thing is artists learning new techniques, experimenting, hacking. We have been trying so much to hack, to have solutions for our communities. I guess we are hackers in that sense. But now we would like to experiment a lot with different materials. I'm mostly fascinated about printmaking, and I think this concept has given me the kind of the required experience that can boost the potential of young artists, because you create multiple pieces, and I think the sky is the limit. There are many interventions that I'm utilizing to ensure that we have what it takes as young artists. Young artists have what it takes to find a big brother in this space that will guide them,
Sure.
to find a big sister. Ladies will be here. It's a very, it's not that we don't have any women that we work with, but we will be, we can't wait to grow with us. We think the idea of this space is to grow into a fully fledged institute for the arts, and where young people can access education, can be skilled, can grow with each other, and we can counter any violence in our communities, but also create avenues for employment, and make sure that the next generation is fully utilized. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Parting
Thank
shots.
you.
Yeah, we'll be meeting you on the other side. I'll be in the US showcasing my work. If you're in Boston, please. And if you want me in LA, yeah, we can work that out.